Welcome back to my channel. I want to preface this by saying I have the hiccups, so sorry. This video is going to be a little weird. It's also going to be a little short. It's going to be my review for Iron Claw. Yes, the movie starring ZAC Efron and Jeremy Allen White, detailing the story of the legendary wrestling family, the Von Erichs. I wasn't aware that this family existed. I grew up not really caring for wrestling or WWE, so I'd never heard of this story. I'm gonna do first non-spoiler review and then the spoiler review at the end, just to have it there. So yeah, non-spoilers. It was a really amazing film. It was really 10 out of 10 film. A little on the long side, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, you saw a lot of the story. I did also some research. They did cut some things, as you do with a biopic, but it really does give the story of this family, because it's an entire family. It's not just ZAC Efron being the lead. It literally is about his entire family, and you feel every accomplishment, every failure, everything for this family. And in those 2 hours and a half, essentially, of screen time, you are glued to your screen, where you see a whole bunch of things going on. Visually beautiful. Angles were by far best angles, especially for like some of the wrestling movies, wrestling fight scenes. Sorry, and yeah, it was overall really good. I didn't expect it to be this good, but it was. It was the type of film that as soon as I saw that A24 was producing it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be really good. This is gonna be amazing, and I was right. Again, non-spoiler, but I did leave the film. It's a very impactful ending. It's an ending that makes you think, makes you thankful, grateful for the people you have in your life, and it makes you interested to hear more about this family, and just how I guess the best way to say it is like the burden of expectation of your parents living vicariously through you instead of for you. And yeah, it was really interesting. It was really interesting to say. The actor that played the father, I forgot his name. Probably gonna write it as, in the screen as I edit it. But yeah, the actor that played the father played him so well. I hated him at the end of the film. I was just like, no, there's no way. There's just no way that it could be someone like this. But yeah, guys, I definitely recommend you go see it. Definitely recommend that you guys go and experience this movie for your own. I advise you to watch it with family. Watch it if you have a sibling, whether it's a brother or sister. Watch it with them. Trust me, you're gonna want to. Yeah, that's my review for that. Well, that's the non-spoiler. So now I'm gonna keep it a little bit and have the spoiler talk of the review. Yeah, this is by far the greatest acting that I've seen from ZAC Efron. Again, sorry for the hiccups. Yeah, the whole film as it starts and how he's like narrating and what he's saying and the transformation his body goes through, that whole bulk, all of that, it really makes you like, or at least it made me be like, wow, that kind of dedication is what I want to strive for as an actor. Especially now that I'm officially graduated and going into the working force as an actor. Wow, sorry. As an actor, I really want to fully encompass that. But yeah, I'm just gonna edit those out. But yeah, I definitely do think that Jeremy Allen White was amazing in it too. I think it displayed a lot of like toxic masculinity and the avarice that happens, especially with the father. So the whole point of the movie was the fact that the dad failed at being world heavyweight champion of wrestling, and he uses his sons to get to that title, that dream. And it was a despicable character to portray, and the actor did it very well, because it was a point where he said that he would want his sons to have different dreams, but since they don't, they have the same dream as him, which is being the heavyweight wrestler, like championship wrestler. And it's all about like fate and tragedy. You know, ZAC starts talking about this curse on his family, and you definitely do feel it, especially when you read more about it. In the movie, there are 4 brothers. Yeah, 5 brothers initially. One of them died when they were really young, so there's only 4 left. ZAC is the oldest, and basically one by one they get picked off. And surprisingly, a lot of them die by, I can't say the word on YouTube, but they do it themselves, essentially. And it was really impactful because they didn't mess around with it. They didn't, like, they showed the depression and the mentality that these, you know, wrestlers had to go with because of the fact that they had to have this expectation from their father, essentially. And it was just amazing to see it, honestly, because it really brought up a lot of like, well, you shouldn't be this harsh on your kids. You should, you know, the toxic masculinity can only go so much. It's good to be stoic, and it's good to be, you know, it's just good to be stoic, but you need to be able to show some kind of love for your kids without any favoritism and without any kind of like expectation that they need to do something for your love as a reward. But yeah, I definitely did like a lot of what was going on. The story itself, there wasn't any slow moments. There wasn't any boring moments. All of these moments you kind of did see like the decline. Like you were able to feel the triumph that this family had and felt, and the fame and all of this, and you're able to watch it like just trickle all the way down to the end. But at the end, ZAC is able to hold his sons and cry about the fact that he's no longer a brother, but his sons are still there, and he values his family a lot more because of it. It was really touching. Me and my best friend, we ended up crying. Like everyone that was in the theater was crying, shocked and surprised. And after the credits rolled, we really did have to sit there for like maybe like a minute or two to like fully bask in everything that we felt and everything that we experienced, and able to let it go and be okay with such an impactful, meaningful, beautiful ending. Yeah, guys, so that's gonna be my review. Sorry, this is my first time doing a review. I know I never did react to the Iron Claw, the trailer, but I'm really glad I saw the movie, and I'm really glad I didn't see the trailer in a way, because I didn't know what I was coming into. And the fact that I didn't know what I was coming into, and I was so thoroughly amazed, proves how good of a film this is. And yeah, so yeah, this is something new I'm gonna try now, guys. Reviewing shows and movies that I finished watching, and basically giving that whole review if it's not as part of my reaction video, especially movies that just come out. I'm gonna do a review and all of that. But yeah, guys, with that being said, please go and watch The Iron Claw. Watch it. Tell me what you guys thought. Tell me what your favorite scene was. Tell me everything about it. And overall, just remember to love your family. And be grateful for the family that you have. And enjoy the time that you have with them. And yeah, so sorry once again for my hiccups. It was annoying. But with that being said, guys, I am Dennis J. Velasco. This has been my review of The Iron Claw. And remember, whatever you have to say it with your chest. Bye, guys. Take care.